My name is Myra Bloom. I'm a third-year PhD student at the Center for Comparative Literature here at the University of Toronto. I chose the Center for Comparative Literature because I was coming out of a theory undergraduate program, a very theory-heavy undergraduate program, and at the same time I was passionate about literature, and I wanted a chance to be able to explore those alongside my interest in languages. I had grown up in Ottawa speaking French and at French immersion, and I wanted to be able to do all of those things at once, so study theory, literature, various languages, literatures in different languages. So comparative literature seemed like the right fit for me, and the center here had a really strong international reputation, so I thought it would be the perfect forum for combining all of those interests. I think the very presence of the word comparative in the title, comparative literature, is a little bit misleading because, you know, the word comparison appears on all of those horrible high school compare and contrast essays, and so we have these ideas about comparison that it involves taking two things and performing kind of what my friend Ronald likes to call a shake and bake, where you know, take one thing, take the other, shake and bake, but it's not that at all. It's actually comparative because it stems from the philosophy that literature is a global phenomenon and also involves different kinds of things other than just the textual artifact. Literature, understood in its broadest sense, can include film, it can include semiotics, it can include the way that we interpret the world around us. So it's really not a question of taking, you know, a German book and a French book and looking where the similarities lie, or looking at translations and comparing them. It's actually more so about thinking about larger issues and then bringing the literature to the issues in a way that bears upon them in a relevant, kind of more illuminating manner. The project that I'm working on is a very Canadian project. It has to do with comparing English and French modern and postmodern experimental writing. I had to do my project in comparative literature because it was the only place I could marry the two solitudes of French and English Canada, as they're so called. And I had to do it at the University of Toronto because I needed to draw in the really strong resources of the English department as well as the French department. And I wanted to do them in this setting too because a lot of the documents that I need are available at the Rare Books Library here. So it was really the perfect venue for me.